mechanics that I'm using that won't carry over to the superhero part.
Okay, I don't want to interrupt but we do have one of those things, man. It's like, it's time. Q has appeared. Like, he's here. What's up, Q? What's up,
Q.
Yo, this is why aliens won't talk to us.
You're the reason the aliens won't land, Q.
Touche. Cheap shot, but touche. How you doing, everybody?
Doing
good to see you.
Good
Everything's
to see you
looking
too.
a little blue now. It's all looking a little blue.
Because of the shadings that I found from the what's the thing called, the I Know What You Did Last Summer as a part of the inspiration. I thought, you know what, let me add a bit of shades of blue, but this is the first layer. But the second layer will come up in just a while.
They don't even stop here for gas, man. They only crash here. They get messed up in space. They hit an asteroid or something, and they end up crashing here. They don't land here. They crash.
Yeah, Earth is the emergency exit.
Earth is the truck stop that no one talks about. Earth is the truck stop where truckers go to up
the hill to not die. Yeah.
They're like, you can go there if you want to, which is, I wouldn't recommend it.
No, it's the clown's corner of truck stops.
You're not going to have a good time. You're just not. So Rich is on a lady blasphemy kick. He's been tearing it up with all these characters and stuff from Max's book. Doc's tearing up his thing. Q does what he always does. James is working on pages from his book. This is why we're here, show y'all what these people can do. So that when their books come out, you go, oh yeah, that was on the Madness Drawstream. His art was awesome. I'm buying that. Got to get it out there and get it seen, people. No alien probes here, Timothy. It's South. We refer to that as South Park Episode 1.
What's up, Timothy Olsen? Good to see you, buddy.
You believe that was almost 30 fucking years ago, that show?
Dude, that's still the best episode. I don't care what anybody says. Cartman
30 years, man.
Shooting flames out his ass with a satellite dish coming out of his ass.
80-foot satellite. 80-foot satellite dish.
25 years. I don't think it's 30.
Ooh.
Well, it's not exactly 30. It's about 26 years, to be honest. It started in 1997. It's now 2023.
Another 4 years.
You don't think Rich could tear up his some pasta? Oh, wow.
Damn.
No. I was about to say something really horrible. I ain't going to say it.
This one's better. This one's better. Read this one, Rich.
Doc better not to try and tear anything up. He'll break a hip. Oh, geez.
So the hip will stop?
Just like Army, he misspelled break.
I say his hip will stop?
Yeah.
I remember fucking going into pulling a Humvee into the mechanics bay in the motor pool. And they're like, what's wrong with it? And I'm like, it's broken.
Like, I did the same thing, Max. Well, what do you think's wrong with it? If I knew that, I wouldn't bring it here. It's broke.
I put it on the form and everything. Shit is broken.
Yeah, shit's broke. Fix it. God dang, Max, that's exactly what I did only 15 years before you did it. Same conversation.
And the fucking warrant officers all like trying to dig into my ass, and I'm like, are you even here? What are you doing here? And he's like, you know what? I don't know what I'm doing here. Fuck this place. I'm going home.
Yeah.
Were you both at Fort Hood at the same time I was, or what?
The shit was broke. All right.
If it's broke, don't fix it.
The only warrant officer I saw often was the communications warrant officer that did all the tech stuff, because they were running fiber cables throughout all of Fort Sill.
Now, I work with warrant officers every day because they were PAs.
So no one ever came to work?
No, our PAs were great, man. Great guys. By the way, they made PAs since my time are now officers.
Yeah.
And I know that the
Hi,
warrants
TJ. What's up?
that I worked with would never have wanted that.
Hey, TJ.
They're like, we're not in the chain of command. We don't have to stand watches. Blah, 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 blah. Now they are. Like, sorry.
Yeah, our PA was a captain.
Yeah, yeah.
And I was like, why are you even on? Shouldn't you be a warrant officer? And he's like, don't get me started, kid.
I mean, it's less pay, but they would actually prefer being warrant officers.
I know what I'm going to do. Let me check.
Well, after sick call's over with, you just go back home.
Yeah.
Give me a
Take the
second.
longest lunch breaks in history.
Hell yeah.
I wish Sketchbook
How
would
long
actually
was it?
show up on this show and actually draw something instead of open his big old time-wasting mouth.
Oh, don't be hating on the chat.
I don't hate anybody.
There's no hating on the chat.
I don't hate anybody. I'm a good boy. What the fuck is that?
Doc,
Yo,
you said you had a longest lunch break. How long was it? Exactly.
warrant officers have the longest lunch breaks.
Yeah, they go all day. And now the enlisted folks like myself, we had an hour and a half, which was extended from an hour.
That was I had a, what was it, 11:30
Give
to
me an hour and a
1300.
half in the middle of the day. I'm not going.
That was the longest I ever got, and that was when I was working in operations management, kind of a temp job between commands.
Now, dude, if you give me that much time in the middle of the day to go fuck off, I'm not coming back to work. I'm just,
You have a formation. You miss that shit, you're going to jail, my friend.
Yeah,
well,
you,
that's just
Ain't
it.
gonna hurt you much, but
It's,
you know,
it's just it. It's like I got to dance through the brig. I know what that's all about too. I'm just saying, I'd have to go back to work before that. There's no way you can give me an hour and a half. It takes 15 minutes to eat.
we got off at 11:30.
Food. They taught you to shovel food. It takes 15 minutes to eat when you're taking your time.
Yep, they set us all up and everything, but all I would do is go sit out in my car and take a nap for an hour and a half.
See,
That's all I would do. I'd show back up at the 12 o'clock formation, and I always hated like the end of the day formations because like,
oh yeah,
they'd be like everything would be fine, and they'd be even like if it was like a nice get off early day, you know, you're getting off duty at like 2:30 in the afternoon, and it's like, man, this is great shit. And then the first sergeant would be up there and be like, all non-essential personnel, you can go home. Uzinski, you are essential personnel. I'm like, son of a bitch. So I was the first sergeant's. I was the training room NCO at the time, so I was the first sergeant's secretary. So I did all of his work for him. Like wrote all his memos and.
Yeah, the lesson there, boys and girls, is never make yourself important.
Yep.
Don't become important.
Never volunteer yourself.
Never volunteer for anything after you volunteered for the military.
Right.
Until you are voluntold.
That's what Navy stands for, Max. Never again volunteer yourself. That's the first thing I learned when I got off the plane. First thing I learned when I got off the plane in San Diego. Little Filipino dude comes out, starts yelling at us. We can't understand what he's saying. Finally, he says, "What does Navy stand for?" I was like, what? What? I guess defending our country? I don't know. What? Never again volunteer yourself. And we all looked at each other and went, oh, shit, what did we just get into?
That's a
The first
that's a
thing
good.
they're telling
that's a
us
good
is that we
meaning.
just screwed up, right? The first thing they told us is that we just screwed up by volunteering ourselves for this. It's the first thing they said, right? I wanted to know why there was a little Filipino dude telling us what to do.
It was always great though because I was a big guy. I was 6'4", 230, and I was mostly muscle, especially when I joined the military.
Well, it's
And all those drill sergeants be coming up in there, banging their little round browns on my chest and everything. And that out of all the stuff that made me laugh the most, it was that when they come up there and start banging that little hat at me, and I start giggling, and they'd be like, "Oh, you think I'm fucking funny?" I'm like, "Yes, drill sergeant, fucking hilarious." Well, what makes me so goddamn funny is the fact that you're pounding your round brown into my chest like you're a man. Then they'd be like, "All right, we'll go do some exercise." I'm like, "Yep, we'll do some exercise."
Okay, Anthony, I heard you've been doing a lot of drawing lately. This is where you come to do that, bro. You're always invited. This is where you come to do that. And yes, my Navy career was short, but it did exist. It did. I just was one of the people that had a really hard time conforming after they screwed me on my entry contract.
Yeah. I got my drill sergeant to tap out during MMA classes, the combatives classes that we had to do. I mean, I didn't bring up the fact that I've been doing mixed martial arts for
What's up, Anthony?
15 years.
Hi, Carrie.
Christ.
I got you beat on all that one.
Hello, Carrie.
Oh no. Try this one for size for basic training. You get there, now your brothers and your dad have already been in the service, okay? So my brothers and my dad got me already fixed to go into basic. So I get there. Here's only one little problem.
What is?
I'm 17 years old. So what happens when you have a 17-year-old in basic?
I was 17 in basic.
Me too.
Yeah. Guess what? Sergeants had to babysit.
We didn't get babysat, so we got treated just like anybody else.
Oh no, because see, they actually had a spot during basic where there was a weekend where everybody got off because I forget what it was for. And since I couldn't go anywhere, somebody had to stay with me, so the sergeant was pissed.
Everybody, when I was in, they were all over 18, so it was just like, go stay in the hotel, go stay in the barracks, and they had their little PA thing they could listen into you on, and then the drill sergeant start yelling at you through the PA. You're like, damn, this guy's everywhere.
Well, the drinking age was still 16 when I went in, so we were good.
No, it was 18.
I tell you, the most
when I
impressive thing that I've seen out of anybody I know that's been in the military was my son. When he went to boot camp, he won the Ironman competition.
Nicely done.
The Ironman of
Damn.
his
Nicely done.
boot camp class. And I don't know exactly in the Army how many people that is the graduating class, but my son was there.
It's about 200.
That's all I got to say. My son was the baddest motherfucker there.
Shit. I passed my
Turner
fucking
knows.
run. My PT test, I passed my run right at the dot, boy. My foot hit that ground, hit across that line, and he was like 16 minutes and 36 seconds. And I was like, yes! Because I was a big guy, but I couldn't run.
Yeah, I couldn't either.
The
Running was always the nightmare for me.
No,
Yeah,
that's the
running
one I
wasn't a
could
problem
do.
for me, wasn't a problem for my son. He was a cross-country runner, track runner.
Yeah, so was I.
You
I
know,
was
he
like
did.
the actor run.
Actually, I'll tell you something else about that motherfucker. I'm going to say that probably don't too many people know, but down there at the high school in town, his name is still in the gym for a record he set in the 440
Really?
10, 12 years ago, whatever. You know, and his name's still on the wall in the gym. Ain't nobody broke that record that he's part of, you know.
Hey, what's up? What's up, Chuck Lee? Good to see you.
Shit, the only record I got caught with or got hammered with
Yeah, my records are different.
in high school was getting caught with dope.
My records are different too. I'm telling you.
I set the record for most days skipped in a school year without getting caught.
Oh yeah,
the whole year.
Did you just not sign up?
Nope, I never showed up. But we didn't have a home phone, and my dad was a passed out addict. So I would take the bus to school. I would walk across campus, jump in my buddy's car, and leave.
I was your buddy. I'd like get there. I'd drive in the morning. I'd drive everyone up to school. And the people that wanted to go to school would get out, and the people that didn't want to school would get in. And then we'd go back to my house and hang out all day.
Yeah, we would go to the mall. We would go to where we both worked, me and my buddy, and get something to eat on a help ticket.
I did one of them long distance ditch things too, Doc. But it was because I had surgery on my knee, and it was like I milked it. Okay, Mom worked nights. She's asleep. The school calls, I answer the phone. I'm like, yeah, I'm still laid up. Have somebody bring me my homework. I did that shit for 36 days after the doctor said I could go back to school.
I could answer the phone and sound like my dad.
Man, you guys,
as soon as I answered the phone,
easy.
They'd be like, is this Mr. Uzinski? I'm like, yes, it is. They're like, well, Darren's not at school today. And I'm like, what son of a bitch? Who's getting a piece of my mind when he gets home? Rah, 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 rah.
I don't even try to be my dad, though. It's like, this is me. Mom's sleeping. She works on it. She works.
No, I wasn't trying to be my dad. I just answered the phone, and they thought I was him. So I just went with it.
see, I had most worst luck. My dad was the pastor of First Baptist Church. So I couldn't get away with shit.
So everybody knew your dad.
Oh yeah.
You're getting he's getting the update every Sunday, no doubt.
Oh, not only that, but I am the youngest of three boys. So my brothers had already caused all enough trouble in high school as it was when I got there. So I was already done before I walked in the door. But the funniest thing was when you're talking about military, I ended up being, if you're an Army, you know what 66 whiskey is, right?
It could be a myriad of things, but yeah.
Okay. I was a medic trained in triage, chemical burns, and chemical warfare.
NBC.
Yeah, so I got to play with all the nasty stuff. So I got shipped to Korea for 3 years. And then I played in Okinawa and all over Asia for 3 years. So when it came to, hey, we need an excuse to get out of here, guess who they went to sign the paperwork? Me.
You.
So you're talking about blackmail? I'll put it like this: 4 years, 3 months, and I walked out of the military as a staff sergeant.
Yep. I made 6 and 6, which is pretty high speed.
Yeah,
it is. Yeah, it is.
That's high.
But see, I was.
But then again, they'll promote you in the Army if you can spell your name.
That's true.
Yeah,
up until E4.
And if you can keep the brass out of trouble, especially when you're overseas, you are going way. You like I said.
I remember I was the E4, and I was the training room NCO. We had just came back from our first deployment to Iraq, and we were supposed to get the CMB or not CMB, the CAB, the Combat Action Badge. But the person that's supposed to sign for that, he's the 05, and he had already PCS'd because they were shutting our unit down. So they sent him to some school at Fort Leavenworth, and he was gone. My dad knew who he was because they went to high school together. So I probably could have called him and got him to square shit away, but all I did was started forging that guy's signature.
So when were you in?
My Catherine comes downstairs and he's like, "Ski, what the fuck are you doing here at 6:30 in the morning on a Saturday?" I'm like, "Sir, don't ask questions you don't want to have the answers to." And he's like, "Roger that." And fucking turned around and left.
So when were you guys in?
Do what?
When did you go in?
I entered in 2003.
Holy crap, you are young.
Yeah,
I was old. I was old when I went in.
Well, I was 84 to 92.
I was 88 to 92.
I was 25 when I joined the military because I went the corporate route and did corporate jobs, and then 9/11 happened and the fucking stock market tanked and they started laying everyone off, and my kids needed health insurance, man. So I had to go do something.
I understand, dude. I understand. Like I said,
all these people like, I joined to serve my country and do all this other bullshit. It's like, man, I joined to have a month of vacation a year and to have my kids have health insurance and to get a free trip to Germany.
Yeah, I joined.
See, that was what was screwed up. My dad, my brothers went to Germany, and I went to Korea.
Got to put that shit in your contract, brother.
No, I wanted to go to Japan, so I was like, nah, I don't want to go to Germany. Screw that crap.
You couldn't really contract that way back in our day, Max.
Really?
Yeah.
You could now.
Yeah, back then you couldn't do it.
That was the guy when I first walked in. He's like, what can I do to put you in the army? I'm like, you can send my ass to Germany. He's like, fucking done. He's like, well, you'll either go to Germany or you'll go to Italy. And I was like, yeah, either one's fine. That's as long as it's Europe. But they shut down all our stuff in Germany.
Really?
Yeah, no, Korea wasn't bad. It just smelled like diesel all over the damn place. But Japan's fantastic. When I got out of the service, I came home, stayed here for about 5 years, and went back to Japan for another 7 years. So I love Japan. Japan was fantastic. I still go.
My son's in the Marine Corps, and he was learning Korean. And I was like, that means they're sending your ass to Korea, right? And he's like, no, it don't. I'm like, yes, it does. They're sending your ass to Korea, guy. They're not just going to keep you over here because you know Korean.
Oh, yeah.
So he started fucking up all his Korean tests. Yeah, so they reassigned him to Filipino.
Yeah, if you're out at Monterey, your ass is about to deploy. You're not. Yep. They're not putting you there so you can enjoy the wine country.
No, that's where he is exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll tell you the luckiest bastard ever going into the Army. Okay. Yep. I went to high school with this guy named Vernon Wells. Vernon Wells went into the Army a year before I did. So he's in there and he picks the stupidest thing you could ever be in the Army. Air traffic controller. Guess where they sent his ass?
Anywhere with that.
No, this is his second duty station.
I don't know.
Second duty station since he's been in. They sent him to Pearl Harbor.
What?
Yeah, seriously, Hawaii. On his second duty station.
Hawaii.
Hickam Field.
Do you know how hard it is to get to Hawaii for most people? You got to go to the first before you can go to Hawaii.
Yeah, like in the Army, you got to go somewhere overseas before you can get a CONUS deployment that's worth a shit.
Yeah, and so he's been there. I kid you not, he's been there since 1987. He's fixing to retire, but he has never left Hawaii.
He's homesteading. That guy's just homesteading. Damn right.
Damn.
There's lots of dudes in Germany that would homestead in Germany just because it was really nice in Germany. Everything was nice and clean.
Yeah, every now and then, the military would just forget people. And there was a guy that was stationed on Paris Island. He was a chief, and he had been there since he was an E2, and they just forgot he existed. He never got transferred. He had no ribbons other than his good conduct ribbon. Never been anywhere, never did anything, and he liked it.
Oh yeah.
Well,
he bought a house.
That's the whole point. You find a place you want to stay.
Yeah.
Now, my buddy was in the Navy. He was air traffic controller, and he spent a lot of time doing air traffic control in Kandahar and stuff like that. But that dude makes like over 200 G's a year now as an air traffic controller. So
Jesus
they
Christ.
make insane amount of money.
Yep, they do.
Well, you're the one that's at fault when the planes crash into each other.
That is true.
Pay you. That's why they pay you. You better save up some money so when your ass goes to jail.
Yeah.
Max, I sent you something.
Okay. Oh, sweet. Thumbnails. All right. Good job.
What do you think?
That's
So
doing
far?
good so far, yeah. I mean, just make sure that she's just the sexy blonde.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Big and
I
eight.
know. I know. She'll be the sexy blonde.
Yep. The new mutt. Oh.
All right, I gotta go refill my coffee. I'll be right back.
Oh my God.
Ethiopian coffee.
The good stuff, baby.
Sorry for yawning.
How you doing, Rich?
I'm good. Got a lot of stuff I got to do. Did a lot of stuff today.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. Yeah. I reorganized a whole bunch of stuff in my flat. I created a whole bunch of presentations to start with. Oh, God. And it turns out that I have to for a bunch of the life drawing classes that I have to what do I have to do? I have to create video presentations before the students show up. Like they have to watch them before the actual class, and they pertain to what muscle I want them to focus on during class. And once that happens, they're supposed to know what the hell we're going to be doing. And I'm hoping that works, because that's always a dodgy thing, creating videos for students who are supposed to get lectures on how to draw certain body parts. So that's going to be a little bit dicey. I got to figure out how I'm going to do that.
So it's going to be similar to, like, just let's just say you hop on an airplane, and there's some sort of instruction before the takeoff.
That's what I was thinking.
Similar.
Something like that, yeah.
Oh, Q, you're here. I got to show you something, man.
Oh, really?
Everybody else has seen it, but I got to show it to you.
All right.
You got to see this. This is good stuff.
It's gonna be
Like
good.
restore bikini and wash. Look at all that green. It looks like
Oh, you were this close to making me.
good because I'm a master at that.
The funniest thing is you could probably actually have to do that with Christie's show.
Well, you do.
Yes.
You do. Christie isn't exactly she's not exactly a Vestal virgin. You know, it's not like she's been like, she has never heard a bad word before.
Well, some of you got to understand, I met Q through Christie. That's how I met Q. I mean, he was fan on her show, way before I was.
During the lunch hour.
Yeah, I know. Where's she been lately? I haven't seen her on her lunch hour show.
she's been doing this and doing that and doing everything else. She did 2 cons and she was pretty wiped out. And then she had
She's been doing this Asian invasion thing like crazy,
Yeah,
like all over California.
Yep, she did that, and then she did that. She had her mechanic looking at her car. She's just been sending me, ancient replays to put up there during lunch hour because sometimes you just.
Because sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't.
Oh, I got a story about that too. My grandson yesterday says, "I really like almond joys," I was like, "So you feel like a nut?" What do you mean? Sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. And he's like, "What do you mean?" I said, "Mounds." I said, "Almond joy has nuts, mounds don't." He goes, "I don't like mounds."
I like mounds. Those are good.
I was like, "What do you mean you don't like mounds? Once you've eaten the almond, you got a mounds, dude."
Almond joys got nuts, mounds don't. Because sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't.
Yeah, so I had to go through the whole thing. I had to sing a song for him. I had to educate him. Man, the younger generation just doesn't know, dude. How can you like almond joy and not like mounds when there's only one stupid almond on the damn little candy bar, and once you've eaten it, all you have left is a mounds bar.
That's right. Absolutely true.
It's true.
There ain't a coating of almonds on it. You don't get almonds in every bite. You get one almond on that little teeny candy bar. That's it.
All right, you want a sneak peek?
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
Patiently waiting, Doc.
Just doing some sequentials. So we've got the big guy reporting to the big boss, and he tells the big boss, "Look, you got into this mess by having a witness, and you want me to talk about a murder in front of her? She got to go." So the big boss like, "Yeah, okay." And she's like, "Oh, Big Daddy, I want to stay and hear the murder talk."
Yeah, I just shot her right then myself.
That's not what she actually says.
That's what's the name of that movie
like,
again?
I need a new girlfriend. Yep.
Daddy's little girl.
When this is a replacement page for one that got lost, it just vanished, and I'm glad I had to redraw it because I wasn't thinking about the fact. Hold on.
Telephone is ringing. You got me on the run. Answer your phone, Doc.
I did.
I knew it was your phone. I knew it. I freaking knew it. Tell Anthony to leave you alone. You're on a show.
No, that's my co-teacher at the school.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, originally I had not included her being dismissed from the conversation from the room, but then I was thinking about it. I was like, why would they discuss trying to find the damn body in front of yet another witness?
Yeah, more witnesses.
So the big guy's name is Knock Knock, and the boss is Korov. So the big guy just tells him, Knock Knock tells him, he goes, yeah, how about you send your guest away so we can talk? So he does. And then to further establish the dynamic that this character, Knock Knock, is far more dangerous than the mob boss. He's just working for him for money. You know, he leans over and he tells him, you put my life in jeopardy with your dumbass behavior. Don't do it again. So he's going to scare the shit out of the mob boss. Because, spoiler alert, Knock Knock is a continuing character. He has a different arc. Thank you, Romo. Appreciate you.
Sounds like Starscream. Reminds me of Starscream.
Bunch of colorized pages done.
I see Max has something he's going to show. You want to set this up, Max?
These are the pages from Love and Madness. Well, some of them. Start out with the girl's a secretary. It's her first day. She's working for this Russian businessman who has a meeting with his friends.
Hey, Stephen B.
Hey, Stephen B.
See, and you got to do these so-called mundane, boring pages to get to the exciting ones. And they are absolutely necessary to the story. But a lot of people, Rich, and I'm sure some of your younger students think that too, They just want the money shots. They want the big action shots or the covers or
Actually, no, they
splash
don't.
pages.
They actually pay attention to story. They don't do any of that shit.
That's good.
That's an American thing. It's not a British thing.
Okay.
Well, he asked her to
You're
bring in
welcome.
some vodka in 5 minutes, and she says that she's going to do it early, so she looks more like she's a better employee. But when she goes in there, she actually hears him talking about child trafficking.
Oh shit.
And
so yeah, same scenario.
yeah, it all goes down. They basically start screaming at her, "What'd you hear, bitch?" and all this shit. She's like, "I don't know what I heard," and he's like. He's like, he's basically like, you've got two choices. Your behavior either benefits us or it doesn't benefit us.
Right.
What are you choosing? And she's like, I grew up in an orphanage. You can kill me if you want to, but I'm never going to help you. And he's like, oh, there's much worse things that can happen to you than death.
Oh, yeah. All right. First of all, hey, Tree Goblin. Secondly, Stephen B says hello from a Comic Con. So I hope you're having a good time at the con, Stephen B. Yeah, that's good stuff, Max. That's good stuff. I know what happens after that.
Yeah.
I've seen those pages.
Yep.
No spoilers.
What the hell?
It gets wild.
It's almost, we almost need to put Pariah Blood and Mud side by side with
exactly
with that book.
Work out really
crossover,
well.
I see.
It's spicy. Max and I actually met backstage. We were comparing who went spicier. Ooh. With the same mindset of understanding, you cannot have the catharsis of revenge unless the impetus for it is horrible.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's got to be.
You don't want to lose your audience.
Yeah, it's got to be a horror show. You can't have them sympathizing with the bad guys.
No,
too much. You can, but not too much.
There's one part where they've got this one of the guys captured and they're tearing his toenails out, and he's all like, my men. I've been in here for less than or more than 2 hours. My men will be in here soon. And she's like, you don't think I could take all these in a minute? And then it shows her just like, yoink, 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 yoink. She goes, see, look, I told you I could do it in less than a minute.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Now, with that understanding, all right, I was injured frequently given what I did in the military.
Yeah.
And I have removed my own nails from time to time out of necessity. It doesn't hurt as bad as you think it would.
No.
It's unpleasant. It sucks, but it's nowhere near as bad as you would think.
Tough as nails.
Stephen B says he's at the Infinity Toys Comic Convention. That's awesome, Stephen. Can you go live from there?
See who's available.
If they got internet, click the link and say hello from the con.
Yeah, man.
And don't forget Embiggenate.
Yeah. Did you get the 3-way turnaround done, Rich?
The what?
The
The 3-way turnaround. The 3 positions of the character.
Front, back, side.
Yeah.
The walk around.
The turnarounds. Not
your mind
completely
is
yet.
so in the gutter, dude. You said 3-way. Fuck them all up, dude.
Would you believe that I used to know turnarounds as what I used to know what turnarounds meant because it's God.
Yeah, but you didn't hear anything he said after 3-way. That was the funny part.
You don't understand. No, you don't understand. It's
What's up, man?
Here they call them orthographics, and I've gotten used to that.
What's up, ma'am? We call them walk arounds.
I'm going to make sure that I have a template ready for that. I will have that ready by tomorrow.
Hey, if you make a generic template, Rich, send me one. Seriously.
All right.
because those things are a pain in
Female
the
or
ass.
male?
One of each would be really cool.
Just keep giving me everything.
You're welcome.
I did. Look, I had to do those back in the day. And I remember thinking as I was doing the male one, it's like, why is this so fucking hard?
I'm reading,
It's not hard.
I'm reading this and I'm thinking Steven is a prankster. And he's not even going to turn his phone on because he would be tempted to put that parent on camera. The one that doesn't want to be on camera. You see what I'm saying? Because obviously
TJ,
you
take
don't
care.
have to point the camera at your parent, Stephen. So I'm thinking you're a prankster, and if you turn the camera on, you probably would. So you're just not going to do it. Okay, that's where that leads me. I don't know about anybody else, but I think Stephen might be a little bit of a joker, guys.
TJ, take care. Thanks for popping in.
Bye, TJ. Good to see you.
See you, TJ.
TJ, by the way, has a YouTube channel where
Yes.
she does, just regular conversation stuff, but she does puppets, and they're amazing. They're great great sculpting. Good job. I mean, I don't know.
She makes puppets.
Yeah, she makes them, and they're really
do
good.
They, do they look like Muppets?
Just you'll have to go over there to her channel. TJ,
You have to check it out.
If you're still here, drop your link.
Yeah, because I'm looking for a couple Muppets because I wanted to do some puppet show stuff. That was just be very completely inappropriate. I think it'd be fun.
James, let's see what you're working on here. All right, sketchbook. Sketch, always good to see you, my friend. Always.
He was saying by
What I'm doing is I've got the page upside down right now, so I'm trying to do a face because he's getting a sword ran through his jaw.
Right.
Right underneath his jaw and everything. So I have it upside down, so if I turn it over like that, you can see it,
Well, I mean, it's also at that extreme angle, so kind of
it's one of those. So I got to do it from this angle. So
tilt it for us so we can.
no, he's saying tilt it so we can see it. Give us a flat view. There you go.
okay, hold on. Let me see where my hand's at.
Down.
So okay, hold on.
There we go. There we go.
That looks good.
Yep. Looking good.
And then we go over here.
Let me see that.
Nice.
And I've got this in here. This here. So I'll just take the camera so you can see it.
Carrie, darling, good to see you.
See the full view.
There we go.
Oh, nice.
Looking good.
Well,
Then over here again, I'm working on this page here.
yeah, it looks good. Looks good.
Jay Lee and Jay Lee. Look at that.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, I thought that was Bon Jovi. My bad.
Bon Jovi looks like what's her face from the Golden Girls.
Yeah.
I know. I'm the one that showed that meme.
Which one?
Yeah.
Madge.
Which one?
Whatever her name. Maud, Madge, whatever.
Maud. Looks like Maud.
And then there's Maud. I hated that show. Oh my God, I hated it.
Look, Golden Girls was cute,
Yeah.
but that's what it was cute.
I watched the Golden Girls because next up after the Golden Girls was Unsolved Mysteries.
With Robert Stack.
Yep, Robert Stack his voice used to scare the hell out of me when I was a kid, but I used to watch it all the time.
Yes.
All right,
Never
come on,
to be
yeah,
seen
you watch
again.
it to make sure you weren't on it.
Yep. There was some from my city that were on there. I mean, I grew up in St. Joseph, Missouri, home of the Pony Express.
Yep.
And there was actually a few.
Again, Rich. See, Rich, look, Carrie, Rich was gone for a week or two, and where he was at was all totally lit up, and it was awesome. We could see everything, and now he's back home again.
Yeah, he was up in
Carrie,
Glasgow.
I don't want Carrie to see anything that I'm doing, so she doesn't have to watch.
Unsolved mystery.
That's
Who
fine
gives a
with
shit
me.
about
She doesn't.
Bigfoot?
Like I said, it was
She doesn't
cute.
have to. She doesn't have to see anything I'm doing.
It was a cute show, Sketch. It was cute. That's why I didn't watch it, because it was cute.
Baby doll,
Cute.
can you turn on the kitchen light, the big one?
Who
Because
gives
I
a shit
can't
about
see what
Bigfoot?
I'm doing.
I
Thank you.
think
There you go.
Yeah.
And what did the Lord say, Doc? What did the Lord say?
Let there be light. And
Let
there was
there be
light.
light.
And the Lord saw the light and saw that it was good.
Max, what I'm doing right now is I'm giving you some ancillary relaxed and action poses first,
Yeah.
because I want to get those out of the way, and I'm going to include those in your turnarounds. Because if you're going to have like a character sheet, you want to make sure that at the very least you have what she looks like in different situations and in different poses.
Definitely making character sheets for the if we have other artists come in to do covers or doing the nude prints or whatever because you're busy. We'll have other people come in to do that, but we got to have.
Which is great because you have a great stable. You have a very good stable of artists there, man. You really do.
Really do.
Light they call day in the dark.
No, I got to do my thing. I got to drop my link, people. You got a campaign coming up, and you got a wrench. You know what you're supposed to be doing.
How is my desire flawed, Carrie?
Hold up. I'm talking.
What is that supposed to mean? Oh, sorry, man. Sorry, man.
You got a campaign. You got a link. You probably got a link. This is what you do. You drop your link, people. This particular link happens to be to the Roku Platform Kickstarter sign-up page. Go over there, hit it for us. The more sign-up we get, the better it looks. The more people want to sign up, the better it looks. And then the more people want to actually get involved in it because everybody's talking about it. Go out there, hit that link, share it out for us, get people talking about it. We appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sorry about that, man. No, it's
Carrie now.
It's not just me that can't see nothing, Rich. Your desire is flawed. I have no idea. Carrie, you know what? Maybe you should. Wow. I'm going to shut up because I'm going to say something really terrible.
That might be
I'm going to say something really terrible to this person because she already knows. She should really shut up. Truly. You want me to be nice when this pig continuously opens her mouth?
What'd she
Go
say?
eat something.
What did she say?
Go eat Carrie.
Chill out, Rich. That's not an insult, dude. It's only an insult if you
my desire is flawed.
Dude.
No, I'm really kind of tired of this person opening her mouth all the time.
Rich.
She should shut up. Do not speak to me, Carrie. Do not address me. Period.
Dude.
I don't care what she does.
Fans. You're not making fans right now, Rich. We're trying to promote a network, bro.
Sorry, dude.
You're not making fans.
Sorry, man.
You're not making friends, dude.
All right.
Man. There's going to be people in the chat, dude. They're going to say funny shit to be funny, just like you do all the time. You're going to have, if you're going to play that, you got to take that, dude.
Dude, I don't insult anyone just out of nowhere.
Dude.
She's been up there a little bit, dude. Truly.
You play that game all the time with
I don't insult anyone overtly, Pops.
You come out with your dry humor half the time. People can't even tell if you're joking or not, dude.
More than half of them usually do. And if they don't, I explain it to them. And I do apologize, and then I stop with the dry humor with them. I have. And that's the truth.
Look, you see,
Dawn asked me about it, and I stopped altogether.
You found the light. Now no one has to squint to try to guess what you're drawing. We're not
whatever. I don't really. Just
we like to see your art. She's sitting there trying to help you get where people see what you're doing, and you're just like, dude, you take everything as an insult because a lot of people that you know insult you or whatever. But that's not here.
All right, I take it back. I apologize.
And we do like to see your art. We like it when it's lit up. That's,
All right, I made a mistake. I apologize.
Look, I'm pretty sure when people start actually talking shit about each other, it's a lot worse than, hey, man, turn up your light. I'm just saying.
Or an Asian would say, why so dim?
You know? I mean, if she was telling you to turn the light off, that would, to me, would be insulting. You see what I'm saying?
Yep,
it's like,
100%.
She's trying to see it, man.
Yep. Gotcha.
And we all do love you, Rich. Sometimes you take things. I mean, we all do. Sometimes we take things a little bit too serious, and you got to chill on that, man. Because trying to have fun. I mean, you've seen me go off on somebody in the chat but they were like serious trolls.
Yeah, they fucking deserve it.
Okay, serious troll. I don't think Carrie's a troll. Carrie's just, she's having fun. Man. She likes what you do. There's a big difference in people that, being assholes or, having fun, We be trying to have fun. See, my sketchbook says, I've told people to take their art down, but I'm an asshole. And she carries no offense to you. I want people to see your art, so I encourage you to put a light on it with some banter. Across the line, she said, or you said she apologizes. She's not. I don't think she had any intent.
I just apologized, so we're good.
I'm just saying. I don't think she had any intent to insult you. That's what I'm saying.
All right.
It is what it is.
I love Carrie. She just, I'm trying to have fun, bro. Doc, you can come back. Doc fucking ran away. Doc has more of that kind of crap in his chat than anybody in our network, but he ran away from it on this show. That's funny.
Okay, Carrie, I do apologize. I am very sorry that I said the shit that I said. And I truly mean it from the bottom of my heart. I will no longer insult you like that ever again. I promise.
We all love each other, man.
Everybody loves everybody.
We all love each other, man. Well, except Sketchbook. He don't love anybody.
Carrie, do you forgive me?
Oh, okay.
Do you forgive
come back,
me?
Doc. It's all safe.
Oh, power went out. Damn.
Is there another storm going on down there?
Where's he at?
That I know.
Where's he at?
I don't know.
Down there in the Carolinas.
South Carolina.
Georgia.
Maybe some rain there.
No, he's in Georgia.
The place everybody's watching right now is going to be San Diego and Los Angeles.
Well, so why? How come?
They got a hurricane fixing to hit them.
What?
Yeah. Category 4 hurricanes moving up the coast, heading straight for.
All right. The only time that a hurricane has ever hit.
Hold up. What's the name of that hurricane?
Hurricane Hillary.
Yeah, it's Hurricane Hillary, and I'm gonna go out on a limb right now
Christ.
and say, hold up, don't interrupt my joke because this one's good.
Oh,
I'm gonna go out on a limb right now and say all the victims are gonna be considered suicides.
Oh, Jesus.
No, the last time LA and San Diego got hit by a hurricane in 1938.
Welcome back, Doc.
But,
Man, I'm telling you, if the wind just blows slightly, the power goes out here. I don't think after the tornado that they really rebuilt the electrical grid.
They never do. Damaged. They never do. And they get it up as quick as possible.
Yeah.
Cut corners, get it back up as quick as possible, and then they never come back through and tighten that shit up.
That's kind of what I suspect, because this is, I mean, like every other day, it doesn't stay out. It goes out for a minute and it comes back on. That tells you something's shorted.
That's what I mean. It's like they really hurry up to get it back up after like if it's out for a whole bunch of people, they're just in a hurry to get it back up. But then they're never back out like 3 or 4 days later to make sure that all this is done right. And then something else blows and something else blows. And come on, man.
We were out for 8 days. And I remember on that 8th day, it's pitch black, and I see the line crews, and they're only 2 houses away. I'm like, yes, they're going to have it back on. And they drove away. And I went, no. Well, apparently, what they thought was the break over there wasn't the break. They just drove up the road, and they fixed it.
Look at that. She just loves you, Rick. She just loves you. We all love you.
Thank you.
You know.
Thank you. I'm sorry.
And that is much better lit up. I'm just saying. We can see it. It's much better.
Hands Rich a Snickers bar.
Is he hangry? Where is it? Where is it? It's not in this studio. It's not in this studio. Damn it. Close enough. He's hangry.
Sometimes you need a Snickers bar. And sometimes, by the way, in Big and Eight, and sometimes you're down to your last cigarette.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Doc, what are you going to do?
I'm going to go make more. I love my cigarette making rig.
Oh,
Did you see our little videos, Doc?
I can make a pack of cigarettes in 4 minutes.
What's up?
Got a gift for you.
And the tobacco
no, you don't.
And the tubes cost less than 4 packs of cigarettes, and I can make cartons at a time.
Oh, geez, I got one for you too. Doc, hold up. I got something to show you too. No, you may not have seen this.
I saw it.
You and Timothy?
No, I didn't see that.
Oh,
okay.
You didn't see it. See, I said I got one for you too. Everybody's got one. Laurie's having fun. Laurie's having a lot of fun making these. So, as soon as this.
Oh, I think I did see this one. Yeah.
Check it out.
But I know nothing about. So before we talk about, though, let's talk about.
Right.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, that was funny. Before we talk about it.
One with Christie's is just like there's too much high-pitched beeping.
Yeah.
Beep, beep, beep,
yeah. But in reality, that's what you would have to do with Christie. You know.
100%.
Yeah, look, Max. If you watch Christie's show, you're getting a headache one way or the other, with or without the beeps.
There you go, guys. Look at that.
Oh my God. It's Cromarine.
It's Crom Rich, and Wolverine.
It's Weapon Crom.
No, it's the old guy from Taxi.
Good stuff.
Remember Danny DeVito's character from Taxi?
Yeah.
Oh,
all right. That's what you do, Romo.
The hotel to work. Yeah.
Yes, look, when there's nothing else to do, you know.
Why do you think Grandma had 13 kids?
That's what I'm saying. So what do you want to do tonight, honey? I don't know. Same thing we do every night. Knock boots until the sun comes up. Your grandmother had sex because she enjoyed it. Think about that, boys and girls.
Yeah.
Rocky
is that Rocky?
Yeah, it's that time again, Doc.
Oh, Rocky. Just go get your nut on, boy.
Someone teach him to masturbate.
He's like, that's why he's handling. He's saying, I have no thumbs. I have no thumbs.
If he comes down here and starts licking himself, I'm going to make sure Rich has to watch.
I want to watch that shit. Yeah, throw that my way. Tasty.
Dang it, Rich.
As soon as Alaskan Malamutes and Huskies evolve lungs, you know they're going to happen all over the place.
Oh, and Carrie said that was your monthly quota of compliments, Rich. You get no more till September.
Oh man, is Rocky all that or yowling?
Thank you.
Oh, it's him and her. They're both howling up there.
Let's get it on.
Yep. Poor guy. This sounds so pitiful, doesn't he?
It's just sad.
Oh man.
Mm.
Just a little bag of weed and he's A-okay.
Hey Max, how's her body type? The way that I'm drawing her.
That's good. Looks fine. I mean, as long as she's not all fat.
Jesus Christ, she is not going to be fat, man. Oh
I
my
know.
God.
I'm not saying that she will be. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
as long as
I know.
she's not.
Christian needs
I
a
wanted
Snickers
to
bar
ask
bad.
you something. I wanted to ask you something about like her arm guards. I was wondering, can I draw a couple just to show you? Can I draw a couple of variations where the arm comes up here, and maybe she's a little bit more damaged or something? I mean,
Yeah,
I want to see.
costume damage.
Yeah, because I want to see what else we can do. I mean, it's a good design. I want to because I have a couple of other things that I may want to try with her. Because so much can be done with her. She can be. Is she? What's her skin color going to be? Is she going to be like ghostly white or something? Or
Yeah, pretty much.
You guys
yeah, I
wanna
love that.
hear something
I
funny?
love that. That I love. That I fucking love. I can't wait to
wanna
see how
hear
that's
something
going to work.
funny, guys.
What?
I go up there to see what's going on. And Rocky's laying in the living room, just howling. She's in the back room barking. So I go in the back room to see what she's barking about. She's up on the windowsill looking out the window. There's 6 deer in the backyard.
Oh, wow.
And she's just
Oh,
barking, and they're just ignoring her. They're just eating off the tree. They're just, right? Just ignoring her. He's up there howling. Them deer are awful comfortable rocking through the yard, bro.
Oh, there's a deer.
No, 6 of them. 6 of them
6 deers.
in the backyard. Rocky, you didn't even see him. You could have looked out the Arcadia door and you'd have seen him too. Dummy.
So it's an army of Bambi.
Are you going to say hi to everybody now, Rock? Come here.
Rocky. Oh, the Rocky boy. Yeah, oh, the Rocky.
You say hi to Doc. Tell Doc hi.
Hello. Hello. Oh, yeah.
Oh, come on. Pick your head up, dude. Come on. Pick your head. Just lay your head.
Keeping your head above water.
Biggity.
Making a way when you can.
What?
Rocky.
Hey, Rocky.
Rocky. Come here, boy. Rocky. I know you hear me. What's going on, buddy? Tell me what's wrong. Boom, chicka, pow, pow.
Ooh. He's making fun of you, bro. Oh, he's like laid down with a little grunt. You know, yeah, he knows. This ain't funny, guys. It ain't funny. Give Rocky some mood music. No, it's not that. It's not him. It's her. She's old, man. Not only that, but she's like a pit bull lab, and nah. I need to find a nice papered female for him. He needs,
Just get a plushie.
give him a plushie.
Dildo teeth.
You want a plushie, Rock? You're mad now, huh? Yeah, he's just laying on the floor looking the other way. He's pissed off. You pissed him off, Doc.
He's pouting.
Dang.
Pouting.
Yeah, he don't want nothing to do with us now. Yeah. So, let's see what we got. We got 65 signups already on the Roku thing, guys. We're doing all right.
65 lineups?
65 signups so far.
Sign-ups, yeah.
Signups.
That's good.
Nice.
It's good.
got-
I'm pleased
we
about
got
it.
some, We got some people outside the network that have expressed interest in bringing their shows to the network and stuff. So different level tiers for different things. You have different level tiers for new shows, different level tiers for sponsorship packages, different level fan swag tiers, all kinds of stuff, man. Stuff for everybody. So bring your show to the network.
What happened to my camera?
It's only going to be beneficial to everybody the more people get involved in it. My favorite way of describing this is, you guys know when you go to a streaming service and you're looking for something to watch, and there's so much stuff there that you kind of get stuck looking. But you find something to watch it, or you decide you don't like it, you go on to something else. But every time you watch something, them ads click, right? Ding, 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 ding. I want to have so much stuff on the network that people get lost when they go there to check something out. They might have went there to see Doc's Coffee Shop, but I want them stuck there looking at all the different stuff as well as watching Doc's Coffee Shop. You see what I'm saying? The more we have there, the longer they'll be stuck there looking at our content. Bring your show to the network, man. It's only going to help everybody. That right, Max? A hell of a time for his mic to go off, wasn't it?
What?
How could I deny him? Because I have to listen to him piss and moan about it. No, I wish I knew somebody with a female husky in this area, you know, because then every time she went in heat, I'd be like, "Hey man, can I bring Rock over?" But
well, bring the Rock over to like a female Chihuahua in heat or something like that.
Negative.
Why not, man? I mean, that would be funny. It would be like a popsicle.
Rocky, they're really making fun of you now, dude. They're really making fun of you now, Rock. They think you like
I'm saying that the Rocky would like completely decimate that poor thing, and then she'd never leave him alone.
You act like Rocky likes midgets or something.
Decimate.
Rocky would want to go for a ride every time somebody walked to the door.
Yeah.
Let's go.
All right.
Yo quiero Taco Bell, man.
Rocky, you want to go for a ride? Let me tell you guys, my big puppy, she's a lab, developed a new routine where, you know, when we let her in the evening, she has the zoomies, so she's going to run all over the house acting like a lunatic. Well, she added to that now she gets a running start, flies into the bathroom, leaps all the way across the bathroom, lands in the bathtub, dances around in the tub for a minute, jumps out, runs, you know. So I thought, okay, if she keeps doing this, then I'm going to have no choice but to put water in that tub. So I did.
Oh, God.
She comes running in, flies. She doesn't even touch the floor in the bathroom, just leaps across the bathroom, lands in the tub. It's full of water. Sploosh! She doesn't miss a beat. She starts playing in that water like it's the greatest thing. That she doesn't come out. She just stays in there splashing around, having a ball. So that's a new thing now.
She's got a tub.
Yep, she's got the tubby to herself.
Yep. Yeah, if it's really hot, they're gonna run right to it.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a kiddie pool and put it out there for her in the yard.
Yeah, that's one of the best things to do, especially with this heat.
Yeah, and especially because she's a lab, they love the water.
Yeah, my corgi does too. It's just as funny to watch him run toward it, and then he kind of jumps to the pool, but his back end doesn't make it. I mean, it's funny, dude. It's so funny to watch him run because he's got this little bubble butt and just, you know. He's only about 2 feet off the ground. I mean, he's tiny. He weighs about 24 pounds. And he's got a full
That's
set
not a
of
big
teeth.
mug at all.
24 pounds for a corgi? That's big.
No, that's average for male.
Huh.
Yeah, 24 is about right for a male. So he's a good boy, but he's getting old. He's, like I said, he's almost 11. So what's that? You want a cookie? Oh, you want a cookie? Okay. Hold on, we need a cookie.
Yeah, I want a cookie too. Bring me back one, will you?
Yeah, but I got the peanut butter cookies. So you know.
Oh.
Ooh. Good cookie.
Billie Eilish does not matter. Okay.
Billy's eyelash does not matter.
Billie Eilish does not matter.
Neither does his eyelash.
That's exactly right. I think what's her name? Billie Eilish is a singer, and I think she has really big boobs. I think that's about it.
Yeah.
Isn't that the one that went like pronoun crazy for a while?
I guess. I don't know.
No, that's another one.
Okay. Who am I thinking of, Q?
I don't know.
I think it's Demi Lovato.
Nah.
Oh, yeah, that one? Yeah.
That wasn't it, though. That's not what I'm thinking of.
Or
Actually changed their name to the either male or feminine form and then switched it back. And who am I thinking of, you guys?
Sam Smith.
No. That guy's a freak. That guy's a freak.
That guy's he lets his freak flag fly. That boy got a lot of stuff going.
There's just something fundamentally wrong in his life.
Especially all the stuff that flows over that stuff that he wears. Holy shit. I was impressed. I was impressed. I thought he was like melting over.
Yes.
Like, he looked like a muffin. Literally.
He looks like melted ice
like,
cream.
He looks like melted ice cream.
Yeah.
He really does, like a muffin. I'm like, brah, you know, you're a good singer and you're very good entertainer. For fuck's sake, man. Are you being asphyxiated with all the shit that's like the stuff you're wearing? I mean, it's like 5 sizes too small for an elephant. And here he is galumphing on stage, like he's like this sex god or something like that.
It's galumphing. Perfect word.
Galumphing. It's like Snuffleupagus has greater balance. I mean, holy shit, dude. You know, I mean,
the scene from the Ghostbusters, the big mushroom guy,
No, I'll tell you what it's
Big,
about. I'll tell you
marshmallow guy.
John Candy doing the Chippendales dance on Saturday Night Live.
dude, that was
100% better than this dude doing this shit now.
Dude, that was what was his name? Who was that fat guy? Who was the other fat guy?
Oh, Chris
The other
Farley.
fat guy. Yeah, Chris Farley. Chris Farley was the
Farley?
guy who did that.
Yeah,
Chris
okay,
Farley,
anyway,
yeah.
He's the other fat Saturday Night Live guy who killed himself with
Farley
drugs.
stole every gag he ever did from John Candy.
Or John Belushi, because he died the same exact way John Belushi died.
Well,
That
yeah.
was hilarious, though. He gets up there with Patrick Swayze. Patrick's looking all trim and style and lean, and dude's all fat and slobbery and shit, but he's doing it, and he did it better than this dude doing it now and think he's serious doing it.
Well, he's definitely serious about doing it.
You know? I mean,
Jesus Christ.
John Candy clowning on it was better than that dude doing it live.
Yeah.
Real.
True that.
I mean, Chris Farley clowning on it. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's like I always get them guys mixed up anyway. But
I don't get them mixed up because John Candy was much funnier, and he was the original.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes, he was. Actually, waited in line to see the movie Uncle Buck. He was that funny. Loved him.
And
that
Uncle
much.
Buck was a great movie.
Yes, it was. Yes,
Great
it was. And
flick.
any movie that John Candy was in, when it sucked, it was still good because John Candy was in it.
Exactly right.
You know, I mean, anything with Chevy Chase, which usually sucks, John Candy was in, and he made it better, watchable.
Yeah.
Because Chevy Chase is an absolute dick. He really is.
I didn't like
He was like on Saturday Night Live for 1 year, and I'm like, how the fuck did you survive that? Jesus, with his complete deadpan humor. Like Bill Murray did that, but like 1,000 times better.
Oh,
yeah.
Murray's a whole lot better than Chase.
Oh, I got chill. I don't know
Norm
how the fuck.
Macdonald. You want to talk about deadpan humor?
Yes,
You
Norm
talk about
Macdonald.
Norm Macdonald.
Oh
Stephen
God,
Wright.
dude,
Stephen
he
Wright,
told
dude.
this joke.
The guy on the
There
couch.
was this. I'm sorry.
Stephen Wright. Stephen Wright was the most deadpan comedian there is, dude.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Agreed.
Every joke was told in this voice.
Stephen Wright or
He
Mitch
was
Hedberg.
awesome.
Yeah.
Mitch Hedberg was hysterical too.
I had a
There was
dog
this joke that Norm Macdonald said on the Tonight Show. It was the most hilarious shit in the world. He goes, "Yeah, one day I was talking to my doctor and I was like, Doc, my wife's in a coma. How am I going to get her out of it?" And the doctor goes, "Well, sometimes if you give them oral sex, sometimes you wake them up." So so I go, okay, so I go to give her the oral sex and I come back and I go, "Doc, it didn't work." And doctor was like, "Well, how come it didn't work?" And he goes, "Well, she kept on joking."
Damn.
I knew that was coming.
I just like the emo Williams guy. He all talks like this, and he's always very concerned with things.
Yeah.
And one day, I was walking past a construction site, and they called me a paranoid little weirdo in Morse code.
He's the one that said, "I was in the park picking nose. The bums hate it when you do that to them."
Stephen Wright was the one who said this one. He goes, "One day I was playing poker with a deck of tarot cards. I got a full house. 3 people died."
Yeah. He's always, my favorite by him is "Everything's walking distance if you have the time." I bought some instant water, but I didn't know what to add.
Jesus.
Of course, Mitch Hedberg had "What if Bigfoot's just blurry?" The photos are all in focus. It's just a big blurry monster walking around the woods.
Well, maybe it was Harry and the Hendersons movie. Maybe that was accurate.
Very good. Don't worry about me. I'll be fine. What's important now is the robbery.
All right.
All right, what?
Stopping point.
What now?
For me, yeah.
Oh, whatever.
Oh, Doc.
Yo.
It's 8 o'clock anyway. We got to
Yes.
end this. It's 8 o'clock already. We got to end it anyway. Don't
Keeping your head above water.
You gotta end it. There ain't nothing.
we? Used to
Making
love
somebody
that show.
understand.
Coffee.
Hold up. It's not Sunday, Rick.
Oh, okay.
There's no show off after this. There's no show after this till like Stephen B's at 7. So
God, he said it's almost 8 o'clock, and I thought for a moment there, how did I lose that many hours?
Man.
I woken up at 8 o'clock at night and thought it was 8 o'clock in the morning. Fucked me all up.
Well, that's because you keep those weirdo hours, Max.
I do.
Yes, exactly. Sketchbook is quoting Mitch Hedberg. He says, "Escalator cannot be out of order. It just becomes temporarily stairs. Thank you for the convenience."
there's something
And
else, you guys.
he said, "I was walking down the street at 2 o'clock in the morning because I couldn't sleep. And I walked by a dry cleaner and it said, 'Sorry, we're closed.' You don't have to be sorry. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. I don't expect you to be open."
Jesus.
Go ahead, Pops. I'm sorry.
We've also had somebody approached me that wants to bring a show to the network, but it's a Spanish speaking show, and I was like, "That's cool."
No hablo. But
No,
it's
it's
bueno. It's bueno.
like that'd be totally cool. It'd be cool to have one. We still watch it. We just put subtitles up, right?
No, Sketchbook will come on and interpret.
There you go. We can get that too. Because my Spanish is limited to "Donde está el burro?"
I got to go and roll some cigarettes, so I'm out of here, guys.
All right.
Peace out, everybody.
Peace out.
Later, Doc.
See you, Doc.
You know what they'd have to say if they're going to do it? Benvienda a la locura.
Yeah, see, Sketchbook, like it. A guy named Christian Martinoff, I think is his name. He's
Sounds
he
Russian.
said he's considering bringing his show over and just asked, would it be okay if Spanish speaking? I was like, oh hell yeah, I'm from Arizona. I mean, I lived in Arizona for 35 years. I have many Spanish speaking friends that I've met over the years. So yeah, that'd give them a reason to watch my network, right? It'd be cool. I know, Sketch. Why can't he just turn the avatar up and roll his little cigarettes? I don't know. I think he was running away. He knows when we get to that 2-hour point that sometimes things really go off the rails. Huh, Rich?
What?
We are like right now at the 2-hour mark. So, like I said, sometimes people they forget they're on stream. They think it's like we're just sitting around a table talking after a while, right? And sometimes they go off the rails. That's just how it is.
I'm trying to.
I'll forget I'm on stream because I think I'm in an off air, and I'm chatting, and I'm just like, "Are we live?" He's like, "Yep." It's like, "Fuck."
Rich is.
I probably shouldn't have said half
Rich,
the shit I said before, but it's fine.
Jesus Christ! My sketchbook is like Rich checked out. I'm right here.
Wait, where?
I'm right here.
I'm like right here. Fuck.
How's Amber, Rich?
She's great. It's a good kitty. Good kitty. It's a kitty. Mentally, Rich, mentally. You know what? I hate you. Sketchbook, I hate your face. And you're too chicken poopy face to show up and draw. So show up and draw next time.
I've even drawn on the Drawstream before.
Yeah, exactly.
I
Now
can't
Max is drawing
draw.
on the Drawstream. He can't draw to save his life.
Yeah.
I drew once.
I use it to write with. Sit here and write. Steal everyone's jokes.
I think I drew this Zach Wild guitar on stream once. This little Zach Wild guitar. Ah!
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll draw sometimes. Not much. I don't like to draw. I'm not an artist. I'm a dog trainer.
Rocky.
I'm actually tired.
Howling again.
Yeah, it's crazy. I muted myself. As soon as I muted myself, they shut up. Like, okay, what? I mean, they're upstairs on the other side of the house. That's why it's not as loud as, you can barely hear her barking. She's upstairs on the other side of the house, But they can get pretty loud when they be howling, that's for sure.
I have to.
All right, so Max,
Yeah.
let's talk about it. Drop your link. Where you at?
I dropped it at the beginning of the show. Let me do it again.
Drop it again. Tell everybody where you're at, how many backers, how much, all that stuff. Where you at?
Moving up. All right. So we're rocking Ninja Bimbos versus Zombies from Deep Space #3. And we're sitting at 93 backers and 35.59 on funding on Kickstarter. So we still got 15 days to go, so we're looking good. I mean, we've got covers by Fabio Simeo, and he's done a whole bunch of stuff for fucking everybody. That guy's just amazing. John Stinsman, who worked for Extreme Comics with under Rob Liefeld back in the Image days. He's fixed his leg proportions. We've got Leo Matos, who he did a bunch of Deja Thoris stuff. We got him doing a cover. We got Mariah Benes doing a cover, who's a sister to Ed Benes. She's
really?
Awesome. Yeah, she's awesome. We've had Ed Benes do a cover for us before.
Mm-hmm.
And during Mary Machine Gun issue #2, Ed Benes did a cover for that. And that will be available through Antarctic Press next month.
Kai's using waifus, isn't you? Who is that?
I don't know.
Who is that? I know. I just seen him. I can't remember. I talked to too many people. No,
my books are usually a little more risque, I suppose. We have
is that
more
Ron?
like
a little Ron. It might be Ron working on Kai.
Like R-rated movies, except for Lady Blasphemy, which will be much more hardcore.
Yes, it will be
There's
much
so
more
many
hardcore.
people doing cool books, it's hard to keep track of everything. Way hard. Let me see.
Way harder.
I just talked to somebody about this.
Well, you can always find me here on the Madness Comic Book Network on YouTube
And Roku. Gotcha there.
I think we're going to take a nap.
I don't know.
I'm going to get going anyway. It's been 2 hours. I want to get to sleep. It's 8 o'clock.
Yeah, I'm going to take a nap. So I'll catch you guys later.
I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Max.
Peace.
Peace.
Pops, I'm going to go. I'm going to see you tomorrow, man.
All right, Rich. See ya.
Pops, thank you for putting the show up, and thank you for forgiving me for waking you up at fucking ungodly time and shit.
Yeah,
I know.
Yeah.
I will talk to you later.
All right,
Bye.
brother. Y'all have a great day. I'm gonna play some of these commercials and stuff like we always do. James, drop your link. Tell everybody a little quick.
Already did.
I was gonna say, do it again till the end. Okay, yep.
Right at the bottom.
Go check out the Steins on Fund My Comic, guys.
Yes. So we did finish those 2 pages. So I'm on the 3rd page now. So rocking and rolling.
You can see he's getting it done. So go back it, just like that.
So,
Go
go over and back it.
Go over there and
just back it already.
There you go. Just back it already. All right, we're going to get out of here. I'm going to play some of these other ads from these other cool people. Y'all have a great day. Peace.
The Civil War was America's bloodiest conflict. Over 500,000 died to preserve national unity. When the war ended, Confederates like Harley Brogdon headed west, shooting game for the Army and gambling. When a card game turns deadly, Harley shoots in self-defense, killing the card sharp who threw down first. Wilfred Knorr, the card sharp's wealthy father, will stop at nothing to see Harley hang. Harley flees to Cobb's Gap, an old silver mining town at the foot of the Rockies. A remarkably peaceful town, especially after dark. But the sheriff harbors a dark secret, and no one dares go into the mines anymore. Cobb's Gap is full of secrets. People speak in hushed tones of something in the mines. Something worse than their cursed sheriff. Something even the Indians fear from the deepest pits of hell. Every secret will be exposed. Bronze Star. Order your copy at bronzestarcomic.com.
Nothing unusual about a 4 a.m. call to a back alley in downtown Kenton. A young woman lying pristine and unmarked on the cold, hard ground. I get to work quickly, but there's not much to go on here. No marks of any kind, no signs of struggle, just a dead Vic in the middle of an alley. And then there's that. Dead body in a dumpster that looks like a grizzly bear has crawled its way out of his stomach.
Yo, everybody, it's me, Pops Van Zant from the Madness Comic Network, and I want you to have a heads up and look out for our sign-up page for the Roku campaign on Kickstarter. We're going to be trying to get the funding to get the Roku channel set up for people like that guy, the guy who's recording this, can get his show up there on Roku and start getting monetization today. So check us out, sign up, be ready. Peace.
Madness Entertainment Group presents the Madness Comic Network with original programming and additional comic-related content.
Comic Books for Kids provides comic books to kids in hospitals and cancer centers across the U.S. It's a place where we can all work together to make sure every child has a comic book. 100% of all proceeds go towards the kids. It's about making a difference, and while they're in the hospital, allowing them to fly like a superhero, battle dragons, or rescue teddy bears. We are in every state in the country and now support over 160 hospitals. Every month, we add more.
Visit cb4k.org.
How do you end this thing? How do you put the... there was the brakes on this bus. I forgot
Jazz
how to drive.
hands. Jazz hands and brakes.